Good morning. It's October 17th. I'm coming to you again from my car. Oh, and I forgot my coffee. Oh, I'm like annoyed because I had an appointment this morning. Yes, I know. I foolishly made an appointment for the day after I got back from Rhinebeck. Whatever. So I made an appointment. It's kind of far away from my house. It's like 40 minutes from my house. Okay. I made the appointment for 9:45. So this is the second time this has happened too. So they text me like Friday, I think it was Friday afternoon. They message me and say, it's like, no, they email me and it's like appointment reschedule for a Monday morning appointment on Friday afternoon. They email me. Oh God, I'm like frazzled if you couldn't tell. They email me saying appointment reschedule. So I click on it and it's like, this is to confirm your appointment for Monday at 9:30. And I'm like, my appointment was at 9:45. And I know this because they did this once before. So before they text me to confirm my appointment and I didn't notice that it said 9:30 and I can't remember what happened, but like it was a little bit later. And then at that point I had like no time to call them because they text you on a Friday afternoon. So this time, and I'm also in Rhinebeck, so this time they email me and it does say appointment reschedule, but then it says appointment confirmation 9:30. Okay, so here's the thing. I know that it's like just a 15-minute difference, but 15 minutes when you live 40 minutes away can be a big deal. All right, so fine, I see it. I'm like, okay, noted, it's been changed, and I actually change it in my calendar. And then on me, my fault, I kind of forget. Like, it's not that I forget how long it takes to get there, but I don't know how time works. Like, my brain is not calculating the time that I have to leave the house. So I'm like, okay, I have to leave the house at 9. But I don't have to leave the house at 9. I have to leave the house at 10 of. So I'm late. I'm gonna be like 2 or 3 minutes late, which actually isn't a big deal because the last time I was late when they rescheduled my appointment, I was late again. And I was like, I'm so sorry I'm late. And I was like late by like 5 minutes. And she's like, oh, it's just 5 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I think you have like a 15-minute grace period or whatever. So I'm not that worried about the lateness. I'm annoyed that they changed my schedule again, changed my appointment. So I don't know what to say. So my appointment is at a place where they have like multiple locations, but the first time I ever went was with a friend and the place she goes was 40 minutes away. So I was like, oh, okay, like I'll just keep coming here. It's not a big deal. It's only like one, you know, whatever. It's not that consistent of an appointment. It's fine. And then there's also like a Trader Joe's there and there's like other cool things there. So I'm like, oh, I'll just like make a plan or whatever. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Like, I still want to go there, but I might have to change the day because my friend was going on Mondays and I was like, oh, we can go together, but we only like really did anything that first appointment. We like went to Trader Joe's together and went to this really nice bakery that's right there. So I think I think the bigger thing is just changing the day. I think I'm just gonna change the day and then see how that works. I'm like annoyed. Whatever. So anyway, I don't think they're going to say anything to me, but I think I might say something because like, it's very, honestly, I know it's only a 15-minute thing, but like 15 minutes on a different day at a different time, if I lived closer, would not be a big deal. But because of my circumstances, 15 minutes is a big deal. And I'm sorry if you think that I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. If you think that I'm being like bratty about it, that's cool. You can think that, but I know my life and it's inconvenient for me. And I'm unapologetic about it, frankly. I'm annoyed. I'm not gonna be a jerk to them or anything. Like, I'm a nice person, especially to customer service people or people who work with customers, because I used to work with customers, so I'm not going to be like mean or rude or anything, but I do think I'm going to say like, this is the second time and you changed the appointment like late on a Friday and for a Monday appointment. Like, so I don't know if you could put like a note in mind. Like if other people are cool with it, that's cool, but can you like put a note in mind stating like, don't change this person's appointment? Does that sound jerky? Whatever. Cause I don't want to be mean, but it is very inconvenient for me. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I also have like a packed day today because I'm back to work. Mondays are usually a little busier. And I also had to do that whole stupid thing with my internet. So they sent me a new modem, which works fine. I set it up this morning, which also caused me to start work late, which whatever. But so I changed the modem over and it works. So now I have to somehow return this modem. So you have a couple of options. You can bring it to an Xfinity store, or you can print a UPS label and drop it off at a UPS location. I can't believe I forgot my coffee. And I don't have time to get a coffee on the way there because I'm late. So annoyed. Okay. And like the Xfinity locations are not close to my house, but I'm hoping since I'm going to Orange, Connecticut, that there will be one there. So I brought it with me to do that all today. I figured like while I'm out, instead of like making a second trip out. And then I compiled my very meager Rhinebeck footage. And then I'm also going to film my haul today because it's very small. Sorry to disappoint you. It's very small, and I am obviously still vlogging. It's not obvious, I guess, because you're not going to see this till tomorrow, but I'm still vlogging, so I don't want to like do a Monday vlog and then make everybody wait for like my Rhinebeck vlog and haul. So I'm just going to film it today. I do have time. It's just like I have plenty of time in the rest of the day. It's just like this little chunk of time this morning that I'm rushing. So I'm going to film that today because I really, really want to get it up today. So like I said, I've already edited the footage, so that's all done. All I have to do is film the haul and stick it in and upload it. So that really shouldn't take any time at all, like the filming part. The uploading might take forever, but you just sit and wait for that. I also do think I'm going to, and you'll know by now probably, I also think I'm going to put all the links to the things that I bought in the description box, which can also be added later. So if I do put the video up, I can add that later if I don't have time. So that's my plan today. All right, I'll see you guys. I'll stop complaining now. Do you want to know how my day is going? You do. I know you do. Like my pillows from Rhinebeck? Okay. This is how my day is going. You remember how my internet wasn't working? You do. You remember that. Okay. So the lady sent me, very nice lady sent me a new modem. It came while I was at Rhinebeck. Perfect. I come home Monday morning. This morning I wake up, I unwrap my modem, I go through my Xfinity app, I set up the new modem, I connect it. Amazing. Works like a dream. I work for a little bit. Then I leave because I have to go to my appointment. I go to my appointment. I drop off my old modem at Xfinity, go out of my way to drop off my old modem to Xfinity, and I come home and my internet's not working. Well, we are having some weather. It's raining. So I'm like, well, maybe there's an outage. So I go to my Xfinity app to check if there's an outage. Well, I'm signed out of my Xfinity app. Fine. So I sign in and it needs to send a verification code. The verification code goes to my husband. Fine. He messages me within a very short period of time, less than 15 minutes, because a lot of times they like expire within 10 or 15 minutes. It really wasn't that long. He forwards me the text message. I put it in. Something seemed to go wrong. And I can't get out of it. I can't get back into it. I don't know what the problem is. Fine. So I call Xfinity. Xfinity only has an 800 number and it's an automated service. They confirm my address and they say, it seems that you're not connected to the internet. Would you like us to restart your modem? Fine. I skipped a part where I come home, my internet's not working, I unplug it and plug it back in. Okay, I did that. Now they're going to restart it automatically. Fine. Well, seeing as your internet is not connected, none of our representatives can help you. Please call back when your modem has restarted, which should take about 10 minutes. Okay, fine. So I open up my old chat from when I talked to the woman about my internet not working. So I open up my old chat and I say, hey, my internet's not working. It takes 100 years. He comes back with something. Hi, I'm happy to help. And I'm like, I need to talk to someone right this minute. Like, I can't get a hold of anybody. I can't get a hold of anybody at the whatever. Meanwhile, my husband is calling me. So he goes, hey, like, what's going on? And I'm like, the internet's not working. I'm freaking out. I'm really upset because I can't work with no internet. Okay. So I'm like, I can't get into the app to see if there's any outages. So he gets into the app and he says, there's no outages, but it says our internet's not working. It's running a diagnostic. Fine. Let it run a diagnostic from your app. Fine. Okay. So it runs a diagnostic. The man is taking 100 years in the chat to get back to me. And then he's like, well, I'm helping like 5 customers at the same time. So I'm going as fast as I can. Fine. Fine. Meanwhile, I try calling Xfinity back 87,000 times, and none of those times it says, it looks like we're restarting your modem. Please call back when your modem is restarted. It looks like your internet's not working. Unfortunately, none of our techs will help you. None of our agents are able to help you if your internet is not working. So when your internet starts working, well, the internet's not working. That's why I'm calling you. Why would I call you when my internet is working? I'm like, I'm going to drive back down there. I'm going to drive 20 minutes back to North Haven because I can't work. So I might as well take a drive. Meanwhile, I try one more time. I'm going to try one more time to call them. I call Xfinity. It says, it looks like you did a modem restart. Is this what you're calling about? Yes, this is what I'm calling about. I get a representative. I am short with a representative. I wouldn't say that I was being mean, but I was not being the most friendliest person because I'm really frustrated. And she's like, ma'am, I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to help you. And I'm like, I know you're trying to help me, but I can't. Like, literally it worked and then it didn't work. And now the other thing is too, is the other guy is chatting me and he's like, what is the MAC number? So I'm like, well, there's like 4 MAC numbers. So I just sent him a picture of the bottom of the thing. And he says, this looks like a new device. You have to add the device through your app. Okay. Meanwhile, the man on the phone is like, is there a light on there? And I said, yes. And he goes, what color is the light? And I said, white. And he goes, is it blinking? And I said, yes. And he goes, well, try the internet again because it says that it's working when the light is white and blinking. So I just tried the internet and the internet isn't working. Meanwhile, I'm telling the chat guy, I just added it this morning through the app. And he goes, well, that's strange because it says that it's not added. So meanwhile, I'm talking to the guy on the phone and I said, listen to what I'm telling you. I opened the box this morning. I set up the modem through my app. I connected to the internet and I worked. I then left for an appointment, returned the modem to Xfinity and came home and it wasn't working. And I said, unless the woman who returned it returned the wrong modem, and that's why the device is not being added. And he goes, well, did you take a picture of it? Did I take a picture of what? He goes, when you were setting up your modem, did you take a picture of it for the app? And I said, yes, in fact, I did. I scanned the QR code on the bottom of the thing. I said, unless the woman returned the wrong one. And he goes, oh, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'll look into it. And he puts me on hold and I pull out my receipt and the woman returned the wrong modem. She returned the wrong modem. So now I can't work. I couldn't get anybody on the phone. They're making it out to be like it's my fault that I didn't add the device. I also had the guy come back to me when I say I added it through the thing and he's like, check all the cables, make sure they're all tight. Is there another place in your home you could connect it to? Why? What? I cannot. So I disconnected the chat with him because the guy came back and said, yeah, it looks like it's not added to your account. I'm trying to have them add it now, but it has to get like some sort of ticket, whatever, like IT ticket. And I'm like, oh, well, by the way, I dug my receipt out and she returned the wrong modem. And he's like, well, there seems to be like an unknown error, and so it has to get escalated or whatever, and I'm waiting for that to happen. So you're just going to pretend like the lady did not return the wrong one. Like, so then he comes back and he's like, they're having a problem adding it to your account. And I'm like, well, I would re-add it again if I could get my stupid app open. Like, so I go, okay, well, the lady returned the wrong one, because I'm looking at the number on the bottom of the thing, and I'm looking at the number on the receipt, and it says returned equipment, and the number on the receipt for the returned equipment matches the modem sitting in my office right now. So he's like, well, I don't know how long this is going to take, and I don't want to keep you on the phone. I'm like, that's fine. Just call me back, whatever. Now that at least I know what happened. And I'm like, is there going to be some sort of compensation for this? Because this is absolutely no fault of my own. And I literally am sitting here and I can't work. Like, this is not my fault. And then I've been on this problem for an hour and a half, and everyone is making it out to be like it's my fault and I did something wrong, and it's not my fault. So he said he could compensate us for a day of service. So I'm like, perfect. That's fine. So I had to get that off my chest because I'm literally about to film my haul because I can't do anything else. So I'm going to film my haul, and I didn't want to start the haul video with the internet woe story, because that's not what the people watching the haul video are going to want to see. But the people watching my vlog video are going to be like, how was your day today, Adrienne? And then I'm going to tell them. They're going to be sorry they asked. Meanwhile, Liz is sleeping soundly. No problems. Not a care in the world. Like the perfect angel she is. And I get to take a break and film a haul video, which is going to be very short. I'm actually going to have to show what I bought for Sarah to beef it up a little bit, because I bought approximately 4 things. And it's not approximately, it's exactly 4 things. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. When you have to return a modem, check the receipt before you leave the place, making sure that they return the right modem. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This is also edited to add the fact that I'm not really that mad at the lady for returning the wrong modem. I mean, it's annoying, don't get me wrong, but mistakes happen. Like, mistakes happen. I don't know how it happened, because I brought the modem. I mean, I just don't know how it works, right? So I brought the modem in. I didn't watch her. I was talking to the other lady because there was like a ton of construction happening in there, and I was just like chatting with the other lady about the construction. So I didn't see if she had to like scan the bottom of it or what, or if you just click one of the modems on the computer. I'm not sure how it happened, but a mistake was made, and that I don't have a problem with that, actually, literally at all, because mistakes happen. I've made many, many mistakes in my job, lots of mistakes. My problem is that you can't get anyone on the phone. You cannot get a single person on the phone. They try all of these troubleshooting tips so that you don't have to talk to someone on the phone. And the problem was something that was very simple and weird. Like, it was weird. It's not a common error. So it's not going to be solved with all of the common, like the troubleshooting tips, which is fine. I get for like, probably for like efficiency's sake. But I literally, and the other thing too that's very, very annoying is the fact that you can't find the phone number to a store. Every single store location, the phone number is the 800 Xfinity phone number. So that is my problem. My problem is not the woman who made a mistake. She could have happened to anybody. Could have happened to anybody. The problem is that I couldn't get anyone on the phone, and it took me an hour and a half to even figure out that it was just a simple mistake. Not to mention, this simple mistake also is causing all kinds of problems because they can't seem to add it to my account now. You sent it to me and I added it, and she returns the wrong one accidentally, and now we're all stuck in limbo because it's like weird now and you're getting all kinds of weird errors. Like, it doesn't seem like that big of a mistake. Like, it doesn't seem like that big of an error, and it's like causing all of these issues, and now I can't work. That's my problem, not the woman who made a simple mistake like anybody could have made. Just to clarify, I don't think she's a bad person, or I don't even think she's incompetent. I absolutely do not think she's incompetent. So that's it. I just want to make sure everybody knew exactly why I was upset, because that is important. Also, nobody look now, but Amazon is coming into my driveway. And if Lizzie finds out, it's going to be an ish. She didn't find out. And nobody get excited. It was just coffee. Today has been, oh, look, the washer's open. Today has been the Mondayest Monday ever. My internet finally came back on. I recorded my, what's it called? Because I couldn't do anything else with no internet. So I recorded my Rhinebeck haul, and then I plugged it into the already started video. And then I tried to save it to my phone, and it was like, it doesn't have room. I was like, why does it, what the heck? So I went in and like, it deleted a couple things, and then it freed up like much more room than I thought it did. So I don't know, was there an error of some sort? I don't know. So it saved the video, and I'm uploading it now, and then I'm trying to work, in which case I have to like download a bunch of documents, and now it's like not downloading. And then the office changed a password to an insurance company and didn't tell me that they did. And so the password wasn't working. So I finally looked on the shared document that has the passwords on it, and it was there, which is like, I already asked them that they email me when they've changed the password. You don't have to like tell me what the password is in the email. I get that, but like just say like I had to update the password, and then I will go into the shared document and get the new password. I do that for them. Whatever.